Hey there, everybody. What is going on? Sean here with the Tech Gremlin Warrior, and we are going to tackle some tech gremlins. All right. In particular, today we're going to go over Windows 11, and this is going to be Windows 11 for beginners. All right. This is for people who maybe have been using Windows 11 for a while but want to learn it more. Maybe you're just not very tech savvy and just want to know all the ins and outs. Cool, you're in the right place. We're going to go over that. Maybe you've been using Windows 10 and you just got a new computer that has Windows 11 and you're looking at it going, this is a little different. I'm not really sure how to use this. Again, you're in the right place. What we're going to do in this video is just kind of do a quick introductory of Windows 11. I've got it installed brand spanking new on what they would call what's called a virtual machine. All right, looks just like a new computer, a fresh install of Windows 11, and I want to just give you kind of an introductory to Windows 11, and of course we'll have more videos to follow. All right, so let's jump in. Let me just show you what's going on here. All right, what we're looking at here is, again, a fresh install. I just installed this yesterday of Windows 11. The picture is not something that I get to choose. All right, I'm not using a activated license at this point. This is just what they call a trial Windows 11, or what's I'm looking for, a testing machine. And so some of the features that I would normally have available to me, like changing the picture, are not available. And so this is the picture that we get to look at. And if you've just got your Windows 11 open and you're following along while you're watching this video, yours is going to probably look a little different. All right. Now, if you do want to change your picture, you can do that. All right. You would just right click on your desktop. All right. And the screen, again, I'm gonna talk to y'all like you're absolute beginners. Your screen is your desktop. All right. We have the recycle bins on our desktop right now. We have our Microsoft Edges on our desktop right now. Okay. And here, if we wanted to learn about the picture, we could do that. Again, that's going to go away. This is a picture that's being fed to us by Microsoft. And if you went and changed this picture, again, I'm not able to change it, but if you went and changed it, this whole learn about this picture option would go away. It's there right now because it's something that Microsoft is providing for us. If we wanted to learn more about it, we could click on that. Okay. So you can right click on this. And again, this to release input thing here that you're looking at. That you won't see also because that's just for me. That's a virtual. That's letting me know I'm in a virtual machine right now. What you will see, I just right click my mouse. Okay, so there's two buttons on your mouse. You got your left button and your right button. If you right click on your mouse, it's going to pull up what they call the context menu. And depending on what program you're using, will determine which right-click menu items that you have. All right. In this case, if we wanted to, we could personalize this. All right. And when we open that up, this is where you would go in and you would change the background image. And you would just click right here. And again, it's not going to let me because I've got to activate this Windows before it would allow me to do that. But that's where you would change your image. Okay. So we're going to close that down. We're going to X out of it. Top right-hand corner. We exit out it. And now we're back to our desktop. Okay. And again, you're coming from Windows 10, so a lot of this you might make sense. But again, just in case it doesn't, we're going to really go through this and explain this as much as possible in detail for you all. Very bottom of your screen with all these little icons on them. This is your Windows taskbar. Okay. Over here to your right with the clock, it's been called a couple of things: your notification center or your system tray. All right. And this is going to have a number of options. You have a little up arrow here. A lot of times, if you click on that, when you click on that, it's going to let you know there's things in there that you can go and check out. So right now we've got Windows security. Some actions are recommended. It's letting us know right here we can remove hardware if we had hardware in there. We don't. It's letting me know that's probably coming into play because I installed Windows from an external hard drive, but I don't want to remove any hardware. Got the clock here. And then this is letting us know that if we wanted to, we could go to OneDrive. OneDrive's something else that's a Microsoft product. Think of it as a place to store your files in the cloud. Similar to Dropbox, similar to Google Drive. What's the beauty of something like that would be if you have your files on OneDrive and it's in the cloud, and you go and you get another computer, all your files will be available for that other computer because you're going to just open up your OneDrive. It's going to connect to your OneDrive in the cloud, right? And you'll be able to see your files. So it doesn't matter which computer you're on. And Microsoft with Windows 11 gives you OneDrive, and I think it's 5 GB of space for free, or it's included in your Windows 11. Um, and then you have other controls down here. Okay, I'm not going to mess with those right now. That's for another video. But on your Windows taskbar, we have these icons, and these icons represent either different features that you can use in Windows 11, but most of the time it's programs. All right, and so these are programs that have been installed on your computer. The chances are it either came from the manufacturer, pre-installed, or again, they were part of the installation when you installed Windows 11. All right, again, all I've done is installed Windows 11. So this is what came with my installation. Okay. And we can customize this if we want. But right now, I just want to let you know that these are all programs. We're just going to leave them alone right now. We're not going to mess with them. Future video, we'll get in there and we'll tweak this menu bar, taskbar with these icons in another video. All right. A little bit different than Windows 10. With Windows 10, this start menu and all these icons are all the way over to the left. They're usually all the way over here. All right, and I just hovered over my widgets. That's called a widget. That says light rain. I'm going to click out of that. It's lagging a little bit. Going to click out of that, and that'll make that go away. With Windows 11, they've decided to put it in the middle, and there is a way of putting this back over to the left if you prefer. And I actually do prefer it, but we'll do that also in another video. All right. And then over here is your widgets, and you may or may not want this. Again, you can control all this. You can turn this off if you want. I'm going to eventually turn it off. Again, another video, we will turn that off. But if you're wanting a quick widget, this is going to give you, and again, it's going to change. It's not going to always have the temperature. It might have something else there, like maybe it'll have just a news blip of what's happening right now in your area. All right. So we're going to kick out of that. What I want to do is really focus right now on what they call the start menu icon. Okay. When you click on that, this is going to be something that you're going to want to use on a regular basis. This is a way of getting into your computer and navigating what is on your computer. All right. You have your settings up here. These are all what they call pinned, and you can change these. You can unpin things. You can uninstall from here. You can pin other things that you want to get to quickly. So this is a way of getting to programs that you use often. Okay, I can tell you right now, I'm not going to be using Xbox, and we can go ahead and just right click on it. Okay, there are two buttons on the mouse, got a left click and a right click, right? Left click, right click, and I'm going to right click on Xbox, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to unpin from start, and it says that it's on the, oh, I can pin it to the taskbar if I wanted to. Let's do that, and let me show you what it, see? Now it's pinned to the taskbar. So if I ever wanted to get to Xbox, which, I'm not a gamer, so I don't need to, I could get in there and get to Xbox. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to left click on the start. Okay, left click. That opens it. Okay, all I've done is left clicked on it. We're going to go up to the Xbox. We're going to right click on Xbox. I'm going to unpin from start. And I probably should have unpinned from taskbar too. So I'm going to click on the desktop again. I just left clicked on the desktop and that made that big window go away. Now what we're going to do is we're going to right click on Xbox on the taskbar, and we're going to do unpin from taskbar. And now it's gone. We're going to go back over to the start menu and we're going to left click on start. Same thing. I'm not going to play solitaire and games. We could completely uninstall this, or we could just unpin it from the start, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Same thing. I'm not going to be using Paint much, so I'm going to unpin from start. Microsoft Clipchamp. That is a video editing software. So right now, if I wanted to, I could be doing this video with Microsoft Clipchamp. I'm using another software right now on my main computer for this video, but Microsoft Clipchamp is available, and that's also part of, again, the Windows 11 install. So we're going to unpin LinkedIn, gonna unpin from start. Calculator, yeah, we'll leave the calculator. We'll leave the clock, notepad, snipping tool. This looks good. Microsoft Store, sure, we'll leave that, even though I hardly ever use the Microsoft Store. But you see what I'm getting at right now. And then this here recently added, not really sure, that wasn't here earlier today. But this is, again, another option where you can have family members as part of your Microsoft subscription, all right? And that's where this is coming through. Now, again, if you're brand new to Windows, right here, getting started, highly recommend this. Click on this, and it's going to give you a whole little tutorial of using Windows. It's going to walk you through all the kind of different elements of Windows. You're going to learn probably a lot more stuff that's going to be different than what I'm going through. And so it's definitely a way of, hey, let's see what else we can learn besides what the Tech Gremlin Warrior has been showing us, right? So I highly recommend going in there and checking out that getting started option, okay? Here, these are all your programs, but you can also click on this all and you can see them all. So these are all of the programs that have been installed on your computer at this point with our Windows 11 installed. Now, if we're looking for something specific, all right, we looked at Clipchamp earlier. You can go up into search, okay? And I'm in the search right now, okay? I was waiting to see some, there it is. It's starting to kind of blink, all right? And we can just type clip, and it automatically brought up a best match. Most of the time, what you're looking for is going to be right under best match, all right? Part of the reason it's also bringing up right underneath that the snipping tool is because the snipping tool is used to make clips also, okay? So you can just do a search. Now, the other thing that we can do, one of the other things that you want to do is every Tuesday, Microsoft will update Windows. And it's typically done automatically, but it doesn't hurt to also jump in here and check. How do we do that? Now, we can either go and search for it. We can go into Control Panel. Right now, it's showing me that I've been there recently. But we can literally just click on here, go into search, and I'm going to go and I'm going to type update. And again, best match. How cool is that? Check for updates. All right. So this is going to open up Windows settings. All right. It's going to go to the Windows Update section, if you will. And right here we have check for updates if we wanted to manually check for updates. What it's showing me right now is this was last checked today at 11:06 a.m. So I'm not going to worry about it because it's already been checked. But if you wanted to, well, let's just go click check on it. Let's just click on check for updates. It's going out to the internet. It's doing all of its thing. It's looking to see if there's any other updates that were available that we might have missed earlier today. And it's letting us know that we are up to date. And look at that, it's changed. 4:20 p.m. Is when it was last checked. Again, how cool is that? All right. So that's it for this walkthrough on just kind of the basics of Windows 11 and getting started with Windows 11 and looking at the taskbar and looking at how to navigate around. If you have any questions, comment. Let me know. If you've got something that you'd like to know that you're just not sure how to do, comment. Let me know. All right. And if you're really enjoying these videos and they're getting some value out of them, subscribe. I would really help me out. It'd help the channel out. And that's it for now, everybody. Take care.